Nurse Gang? What up, TikTok? So, today on Nurses in the News, headline reads, Federal agents arrest slew of suspects in Florida nursing school diploma scam. Let's take a deeper look into this. Federal agents on Wednesday arrested about 25 suspects accused of selling fabricated nursing degrees to thousands of students who then used the bogus diplomas to take licensing exams in several states, including Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Texas. A network of nursing school operators centered in South Florida illegally charged each student between $10,000 for a licensed practical nurse degree and $17,000 for a registered nurse diploma without requiring proper training, according to federal authorities. The scofflaw schools provided a shortcut for students to avoid taking a nearly 2-year nursing program requiring clinical work, national exams, and certification, while instructors coached them on taking the licensing exams to practice nursing in a number of states. Many of the students who purchased degrees were from South Florida's Haitian American community, including some with legitimate LPN licenses who wanted to become registered nurses. Other students were recruited from out of state to participate in the fraudulent nursing program. An estimated 7,600 students paid a total of $114 million for phony nursing degrees from the South Florida school and other suspect programs between 2016 and 2020. Of those, 2,400 students ended up passing their licensing exams, mainly in New York, which imposes no limit on the number of times the students can take the exam. Nurses certified in New York have the ability to practice in other states, including Florida. Now, those students who pass the nursing exams may lose their certification, but they won't be criminally charged, according to federal authorities. FBI's acting special agent in charge of Miami said the agency has notified nursing boards in all 50 states of every student who obtained a fake nursing degree and passed the exam. Yarborough said that despite obvious public concern, the FBI's investigation has found no harm caused by any suspect nurse to patients so far. The federal investigation, dubbed Operation Nightingale, began in 2019 with a tip from Maryland that led to an FBI undercover operation that initially targeted 2 Fort Lauderdale business people, Geralda Adrian and Roosevelt Predestin, who both pleaded guilty to a conspiracy to commit mail-in wire fraud. They cooperated with authorities and were sentenced to more than 2 years and 3 months in prison in 2022. Whoa, Nurse Gang, this is a lot to unpack. The nursing shortage is about to get even shorter. What are your thoughts? Let's talk about it.
What's up, y'all? Good morning. It is another wonderful day in the world of Nurse KP. Thank y'all for tuning in to my video. Welcome back to my channel. And today, I got an announcement. If y'all haven't heard already, Beyoncé just announced she's going on the Renaissance World Tour 2023. Get your pockets ready, get your tickets ready. We about to get on the road and go see B in concert again, and I'm ready for it. I'm done having babies. I got a PRN. I don't work on the weekends no more. I got me some PTO. Oh, I got some UPTO. Means you need to prepare the others. With that being said, I'm ready to see Beyoncé back on tour again, and I'm ready to see my girl. My day has been made.
Oh my God, are you insane? Beyonce? You know who you?
Usually, she announced around tax time, but I guess it's around tax time, which is funny. So get your money, get your tickets. I see y'all there. It'll be somewhere around Texas dates. Dallas, Houston, I don't know. I'd like to go see her somewhere else though, like Atlanta, but they cutting up in Atlanta. However, today I come to y'all for another video. This is what we're gonna discuss today. We're gonna have a nursing topic to discuss. The nursing topic that we're gonna discuss is the current events of these nurses getting these fake degrees and real licenses. I have a problem with that. Because I've been a nurse now for 10 years. I started out with my ADN back in 2013. I graduated December 2013. I passed my my nursing courses back in December of 2012. I obtained my license in January of 2013. I have been a nurse for 10 years now. January 17th made 10 years in my nurse anniversary. With that being said, I had a real education. I have a real license, and yet people with 10, 15 bands can just say they went to school, get a real license, and come out here and just fake on it. Fake it till you make it. Now, I know that nursing is a on-the-job training type of profession because we do practice, we go to clinicals, we do sim lab and all that. However, y'all ain't did none of that. Y'all read a book, probably watched some YouTube videos, then you get out here on the floor and then you like don't know what the hell you go doing, don't know what's going on, don't know what's what, don't know protocols. You ain't even safe to practice. I mean, understand that passing the NCLEX say you are safe to practice, but that's just in a perfect hospital, and anybody that went to nursing school know that. The NCLEX is the perfect world. When problems go wrong, you got everything there. In the real world, nursing don't work like what they teach us in school, bro, and it never will, and it never has been. And that's what nursing school won't tell you. So I have a problem with these nurses with these fake degrees and real licenses. I just found out in the state of Georgia, they buckled down, is it 22? 22 nurses. Buckled down on 22 nurses. All they want them to do is surrender their license. Surrender your license. Give it up. The gig is up. Like, you're done. You're toast. El fin. Give it up. Get your, like I said in one of my TikToks, go work at the Home Depot. Not that there's nothing wrong with working at the Home Depot. There's nothing wrong working in retail. I had one retail job before I became a nurse, and that was working in like a gift shop at the casino for the men's clothing. But give it up. You made your money. You scammed your way up in life. Now it's time to, if you really want to be a nurse, go back to nursing school and get you a real degree. But I don't even know how that's gonna work. Say like they surrender their license and they telling these nurses to go back to school, so they gotta retake the test, go to school, go to an accredited. Like, I know ain't no criminal action gonna come with this, but like, how that's gonna work if y'all just want them to surrender their license? You gonna make them surrender their license and tell them to go back to a real nursing school? Because if that's the case, then I'll accept that. Go back to a real nursing school, retake your NCLEX, and then, I mean, I don't care. You take the NCLEX how many times you got to take to pass it, because once you pass that NCLEX, you are a nurse. However, in this case, you ain't even got the knowledge. You just retook the test until you passed it. I passed it the first go around with 76 questions. So you just retook the test until you passed it. I understand you're not a nurse until you pass the NCLEX, but you ain't even a nurse because you ain't even got the didactic. You haven't had the didactic hours. You don't have the clinical hours. You ain't did sim lab. You ain't did nothing but watch a couple of videos and say, hey, let me go take this test. I got the money for it. And then during the time of COVID, nursing school was very hard to get your clinical hours and do sim lab and stuff because we was social distancing and staying home. It's crazy out here. So I don't know what's gonna happen with these nurses. I think they should surrender their license because I work hard for mine, and I think they should too. Like I say, I finished with my ADN in 2012. I got my BSN in 2016. I got my MSN at the beginning of COVID, 2020, March 2020. So I just want to hear what y'all got to say about it, because what I got to say about it is a lot. But I just gonna say what I got to say, and I'm gonna get off, because these nurses places a blemish of integrity to the profession and makes it a joke. Because now you're gonna have patients asking you, so where you went to school at? You can say any school, but I went to a very prestigious, and I say prestigious because that's what the school is known for. I went to a very prestigious, I ain't go to Duke or Baylor or nothing like that, but I went to, a well-known nursing school here in Louisiana. And I graduated. I noticed that when I tell my patients I went to this particular nursing school, they're like, oh, that's a good school. Like, okay. Like, you know, for some reason they trust you better. I don't know. You know, I took my education very serious. I have 5 degrees. They keep me warm. Don't play on my top like that. I'm really overly educated. And I should have just got my ADN. Let me drop a gem to y'all. Get your ADN and let every job you work at pay for you to go back to school. That way you don't have no more out-of-pocket costs. If I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have gotten any more student loans past my ADN. I would have let my job reimburse me for going to school. Either pay for me to go to school or reimburse me for going to school. Don't get your ADN and let these jobs pay for you to go back to school. If they want you to obtain that degree, if you want to obtain that degree, let them pay for it. Go on their dime, not yours. Anyway, back to the nurses. I have a problem with them because it's a safety issue. And like I said, it places a blemish and people laugh at the face of the nurses who did go and get it honestly. Like I said, we worked hard for where we are. You got to get in and get a bag. And you put profits, self-profits, like you put your pockets over patients. Now I understand it's on the job training. You've learned as you went along how to do things as far as nursing practice. With that being said, at what cost? Now, I put them out there, let them know, hey, this is the nurse with his fake degree. This person, you know, because it is a public, you're working with the public, it is a public safety issue. The public does have a right to know. But posting the personal things, families and children and all that, you ain't got to do all that. Now that's wrong. However, my final take on this is, it's a scam. I'm glad it's coming out. I'm glad it's come to a head. I'm glad that the information is out there. But you have to face the consequences of your actions. You chose to fake it till you make it. So you fake your way to the top. When you're found out, unfortunately, you have to take what comes with it. But outing these people's personal lives, no, that's wrong. All you need to do is put a little picture, hey, this is the nurse, and then, you know, they need to surrender the license and do it the right way. You can only get away with scamming for so long. And that's just my final thought on it. This your girl, Nurse KP. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and recommend this video or another one to your friends. I'm also on the Manjaro journey. So I am going to be posting some content about Manjaro in the near future. So with that being said, stay tuned. Post your thoughts below. Like the video. And I just want to hear y'all sound out for what y'all got to think about this Florida nursing scam. Let me know what you got to say about it, because if you agree, disagree, just have a healthy dialogue back and forth. Until next time, see ya. You won't break my soul, I'm telling everybody.